Alright, folks, let's talk coilovers, right? Because today I'll be doing a very quick review of the Rev 9 coilovers for Civics of any year. Maybe Accords as well, I'm not sure. They share the same platform anyway, so it doesn't matter. Anyway, so I was forced to buy coilovers for this car because all four of my struts was blown for about a year. It got kind of bad now to where like any bump I'd hit, typical Steins with blown struts. Anywho, so I was looking up coilovers, almost went BC, but working on my house, I can't really spend $1,000+ on coilovers right now. And I was also looking at True Hearts because I heard good things about True Hearts, but I didn't buy True Hearts because it never came with dampening adjustment. And I've had coilovers without dampening adjustment, and I didn't like them at all, to be honest with you. Not being able to adjust the stiffness of the ride whenever you want to kind of sucks. So instead, I went with the Rev 9. It was a couple dollars cheaper. I think like $100 cheaper, maybe a little less. Um, I haven't really seen a video on the Rev 9s at all because the only person that actually had a video of it of an install was Honda Build Garage Build Hondas. I keep getting his name fucked up. Anyways, he was the only one to install a Rev 9 coilover on a newer Civic. It was 11 gen. So I said, okay, you know what, whatever. It seemed if he'd buy it, why not? Plus, I did a Google search of it and like of a comparison between the both of them, True Hearts and the Rev 9, and the Rev 9 kind of won. So I'm like, for 580, it wasn't really that big of a deal to buy it. Well, it was like 550, but with shipping and so on and so forth. Anyways, um, honestly, not bad. They're really not bad for the price you're paying for what you get. The quality is kind of good. Um, it's not the best, obviously, like BCs or ISR or whatever the case may be, right? Um, but for everyday driving, for what you want, I'd say it's pretty good. It's like a 7 out of 10 in my opinion for cheap coilovers. Maybe an 8 out of 10. But the one thing I have with this car, not the car, but the coilover, is that if you do the standard procedure of any dampening coilovers that has adjustments, if you start halfway through, you are gonna hate these freaking coilovers. These things are stiff and they can get real stiff real soon. Like if you want a really good track coilover that's budget friendly, this is the one to get. Holy crap. I had this thing at around 20 clicks in. I could not take a bump at all. At like 2 miles an hour, the thing was doing, 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 freaking stiff. So I dropped it down to like 15. It got better, but it was still stiff. Like if I take a bump going 10, 15 miles an hour, you'll really feel it. Um, so yeah. So now I have it set to 5, and honestly, it kind of reminds me of the OEM ride quality in terms of driving on the street and the sway of the car and everything when you're turning. The only downside is the the rebound is still a little bit too stiff in my opinion. You can go lower, obviously. I could take it to 0 if I want to, but I kind of like the stiffer ride. Especially when you're turning, the car feels really planted, so not bad. Um, I'm gonna leave it at 5. It is a little stiffer than normal, which is great. I actually want it to be a little stiffer, given the fact that I have spacers and fender flares on this car. So not bad. Again, so all in all, I mean, really quick video. My final opinion on these coilovers. I haven't had them for too long. I've only put like 40, 50 miles on it. Actually, it's more like 150, but whatever. We'll forget I said that. And it's been pretty good so far. I want to see what it's gonna be like in a year. I'm probably gonna upload another video in a year, but we'll see. Like I did with my turbo install video. But the coilovers feel pretty good. It's about 50 pounds with all four of them combined. So and yeah, I can't really complain. There's not really much to complain about. It gives you the height adjustment you want, which is about 4 inches. Um, it has pretty decent travel when the car is fully loaded on the coils, and it's got all the freaking rebound adjustment you can ask for, like for complete stiffness to, I guess, loose enough. That's also what she said. um, but yeah, thank you guys for watching. If you needed information on a Rev 9 coilover, here you go. Honestly, I haven't seen any company with, I mean, any person on YouTube making a review of it. So that's why I kind of said whatever. But sorry again for the lack of uploads. Like I said, I've been working on my house for the past 2.5 freaking years. Long story short, I kind of got screwed. So, typical America. That being said, though, I love my house. I'm gonna move in this year. Um, yeah. All right, guys, you have a good one. Quick video.